Hi, I am the cross-examiner. That's my username on the Mythos Busters Discord channel. I'm continuing my series of playing the Hunters of the Mythos challenge. That was a fan-made challenge on the Discord channel. Playing my geared up Vincent, solo, normal difficulty. Geared up lets you lose 3 turns on your first turn, 3 actions on your first turn, and play up to 5 item assets for no actions and at a discount of 1 resource per item. You try to draw your backpack and your Schaffners to get things and pay for them all. Ideally, I will have a weapon, either the Derringer or the Bone Saw, and then hopefully a fingerprint kit, and ideally bandages, a Jessica hide, and a Sparrow mask. I want all of that stuff. We'll see what I get. All right. First thing you do, if I understand the rules correctly, is you do draw your cards first before you set up the scenario, and that'll matter in a little bit. I do have a Studious, so that lets me draw 6 instead of 5 cards. So I'm going to do that. I did get a backpack. That's great. I did get Jessica. That is also great. And bandages and my bone saw. So I'm just getting rid of this and this. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to keep these things, and hopefully this or my mulligan will get me my Schaffners. So I can mulligan 2 here. Okay, this is great. I just need a way to pay for it all. So hopefully this will get me a Schaffners. All right, so that's the hand. The special rules for this challenge for me as a medic, I'm on mission 4, which says put 3 locations into play that aren't normally in play, and then take 9 resource tokens and put them on random locations. So I've got 9 10-sided dice. I'm numbering the locations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I will re-roll any 10s. So let's see what we get. That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10. Okay. 1, 1, 1. That's pretty good. 1, 1, 1. I like groupings. 1, 1, 1. 2. Oh, the rest are 3s. That's not good. 2. 3, 3, 3, 3, 6. So 4 3s and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4, 5, and a 6. That's real tempting over there, but you'll see why it's a problem for me later. Okay. So now every location has an action where you can parlay, test your lowest skill, which is a 1 for me, and for each point you succeed by, you can take up one of these tokens. They are innocent people. When you are here, any ones that you have taken up, you may release and save. So the ones that are following me, I'll call them, when you get them, you follow them. I'll put them here. And if I free them at the quad so they can run off into the night, I will move them over here. The more you have over here, the more points you score in our challenge. I think there's only one. Let me check. Yeah, it's 2 shroud, 1 clue there. So that gets you this. You would normally go to this clue here. So it's an extra action though, because you have to go here to get 2 clues, back here to get 1 clue, back, and then straight down. Hopefully, when you get the 2 clues here, you'll get jazz. If not, you're then really messed up. So I think I am going to try this if I can get my Sparrow Mask. If I can't get my Sparrow Mask, I'm not even going to bother because I only have 1 here. My Sparrow Mask gives me a +2, so I'd be rolling at a +3 test to try to gather these guys up. So let's see what happens. So, oh, and one other thing. At the beginning, this is the medic advantage for the whole campaign. At the beginning of each, at the first investigative phase in each scenario, I can try to heal myself. I do a intellect 2 test right now. So it's intellect against the sum of your horror and your damage. So 4 versus a 2. So it'd be a +2 right now. If you succeed, you heal everything, horror and damage, which we've got a ruling will trigger his special ability and let me put this back into my hand over here. If you fail, your skills go to 0 for 2 rounds. So let's see what happens. I'm going to do it. I could, you know what? I've never needed both of these, and they're expensive. So I'm going to commit one. So I'm at a 5 versus a 2. I'm at a +3. 0. All right. So I heal myself for both, and this comes into my hand. That's the beginning of the investigator phase. All right. Now we're ready to go. First turn, I lose all 3 actions because of geared up right here, but I can play up to 5 assets. The first thing I'm going to play is backpack. Hopefully we get a Schaffner's. I'm going to shuffle for good luck here because I always like shuffling for good luck. Come on, Schaffner's. I do get a Schaffner's. I'll take one of those. What else do I get? I get my Sparrow Mask, and I get a mirror. Man, that was good. For the second card, I will definitely play Schaffner's. Oops, not drag, it's a click. For 1 instead of 2. For my third card, I will play that for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 cards. For my fourth card, I'll play my weapon for 1, 2, oops, 2. Since I have my Sparrow Mask, I think I need to go over here early and use it. So I'm going to play that. Also because it's free. This is empty, by the way. That goes away. It's free. And that'll let me save money for Jessica and bandages later. All right. So that was pretty good. Schaffner's cost 2. That cost 2. 8, 11, 12 resources worth of things were played for a total of 2 resources. And 5 cards were played for the total of 3 actions. About the best result I could have hoped for. The only negative part is these tokens are all in the wrong direction. All right, moving on. Let's see. Enemy phase. There is no enemies out. Upkeep phase. Okay. Might have to deal with that because it came out so early. We will see. So at the end of my turn, I take 1 direct damage. Bandages will help with that. In fact, that's a good way for my to keep this card coming back into my hand for a little bit, but at some point it starts to wear on you. All right. Mythos, that's 1. And a card. All right. This goes to the place with the most clues. There are 0 clues everywhere, so they're all with the most clues. So I think I'll put it over here, the last place I would go to. All right, investigation phase. I'm going to go 1. There's a boop. That's 1 action. For my second action, I'm putting Jessica into play. She comes into play with 2, and that costs me 3 resources. That'll get this card back into my hand. And then for my third action, I'm going to spend a token off of my Sparrow Mask to get +2 agility. So I'm at 3 agility. And I'm going to do the parlay test against 0. So I'm at +3 right now. And I'm going to make this +5. That's a -1, so I get 4 successes. I pick up all 4 of them. That was great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only problem is I'm in the wrong direction. Whoops. So that was move, play Jessica, and put on my mask and tell people to follow the crazy guy in the bird mask. So yeah, they followed me. That's the end of my turn. So I take 1 direct damage. At the end of my turn, Jessica heals herself for 1, which puts this back in my hand. Next turn, I'll get bandages out to handle this or something. All right. Enemy phase. There's no enemies. Well, there's an enemy, but no hunter. Upkeep phase. That's okay. I can use it as an icon. I don't think I'll ever need to double up on the Who's-He Watch It, the fingerprint case. We'll see. 2 doom and that test. It's kind of what this is for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Against a 5, I'm at a net 0, and I'm going to spend this. Oh, I took a direct damage, didn't I? When you take a damage, you refresh these. So I would have 2 tokens at the end of my turn when I took that damage. I will then spend 1 to get +2 lore. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus a 5. I'm at +2. Oh, that's great. That is great. So I will heal 1 from myself. That's my special ability. And that means this card comes right back into my hand. And I don't worry about that. So far, so good. I need this clue. It's a 2 versus a 4. I'm at a +2. I am going to spend this to make it a +3. Just because I don't want to waste my time over here. So that was my first action. For my second action, I'm going to move here. And because I am at the quad, and the quad has a free triggered ability, you can place resources out of play, I save 4 people. That's not an action, that's just a free ability. So I got the clue, I moved, and I think I'm going to move again. Because I can pick up this guy later. I'm going to move over here, I think. Try to get more people. Actually, I need 3 clues to advance. So I'm going to move here first to get these 2 clues. All right. This does 1 damage to me, and that refreshes this. She heals herself. Oop, I'll just put it up there. And that would put this back into my hand, but it's already out. All right. Enemy phase. No hunter ability. Upkeep phase. It's all right. Mythos phase. 3 doom, and our card is the worst card ever made. Just advances this by 1 more. All right. I'm going to investigate. Now, here's the real question. I think I need to start. First, I need to do that for 2. Now, that'll start holding off this. Then, I am going to spend 1 to investigate. Yeah, and commit this because this will damage me. The bandages will heal me and pull this back in. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7 against a shroud of 3. I'm at +4, and if I succeed, I get 2 clues because of this card. Wow, okay, this is going really well. That heals me and pulls this back right away. And I succeeded with this, so I get 2 clues. That was my second action. Move, investigate. No, bandage, investigate. So now I have 3 clues. I can spend them to advance the act, which I will do. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set aside jazz mulligan into there. And now I can spend clues to try to find him, dig him out of the pile. And for my third action, I will move up here. Flip. All right, this does a damage to me. And I'm not sure I want to use my bandage on that just yet because this is still in my hand. Yeah, I'm going to use it. You know, stay at 0 while you can. It's a good rule. All right. Moving on. Enemy phase. This has no hunter on it. Upkeep phase. Okay, that's going to help me investigate somewhere. Probably right here. Mythos phase. 5 out of 7. Getting squeak. Oh, God, I hate these guys. Such a good card. Whippoorwill. All right. So it takes 2 actions to investigate here. That's why I want to use this. First, let's see how we do. I'm going to get the clues first. I need the clues. So I'll commit this, and I'll commit this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 from the whippoorwill. I'm at a 6. Yeah, I'm going to stay at a 6 versus, I didn't flip this, versus a 3. Go. Maybe. Go. Wow. This is insane. I don't have anything to heal. But I do get the clue. That took 2 actions to do. And then for my third action, I will do the parlay to try to rescue people. So I'll commit that for 2 and this for 2. So I'm at a 5 versus a 0, and there's 3 tokens. I'm at a 4 because of the whippoorwill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1 out of 4 versus a 0. How many do I have? 3. So that's -1. 4 -1 is a 3. So I can rescue 3 tokens. Wow, this is very unexpected. Telling you, getting these recharged by this was part of the plan, but I've never seen it work as well. He goes over here. That was the last action. Oh, I just threw away 3 innocents. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. All right. End of my turn. This person damages me. I spend 1 to heal myself, which puts this right back in here. All right. Enemy phase. This is gone. This enemy does nothing. It's got no hunter. Upkeep phase. Help me investigate. Mythos 6 out of 7 and a big baddie. Great. Well, it's time. It's about time. It's about time. Okay. Okay. So it's going to take me at least 2 actions to hit this thing. She can absorb my damage here, and I can heal it and get this card back. So I should be able to kill it in 2 hits. And then I'm going to move here, but I'm a -1 here. Let's see what happens. All right. So I'm going to attack with the bone saw for 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus a 4. I'm at a -1, so I'm at a +2 only right now. There's not much I can do about that. So, oh, and yet again, I forgot to recharge this when I took the damage. So I'm at +2 net. 7 -1 from the whippoorwill against a 4. So a +2. Got him. I will do 1 extra damage with the bone saw. And I'm going to apply that to her. just for fun. Then I will spend this to heal myself, or heal that person, which pulls this back into my hand. And that attack did 2 damage for 1 action. Then I'm going to do the same thing all over again. This is gone. It lost its last bandage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus -1 from the whippoorwill versus a 4. I'm at +2 attack. -1. I kill this thing by taking an extra damage on myself, which I put here. No, actually, I put here. That's my second action. Here's the question. Do I want to move? Thing's going to spawn here at the end of this, and the whippoorwill would follow me here. I think it's better for me to wait here with the whippoorwill here, and then next turn move here, save this guy, and move down here. And save all these guys. Unless I get stuck, you know, with another baddie. But I'm doing all right so far. Famous last words. So I will either draw a card or put these guys into play. Taking a damage. Nope, not interested right now. I think I'm going to draw a card for my last action. Yeah. Another Spirit Mask. All right. It's got icons on it. Like all the cards do. Enemy. Nothing. Upkeep. Schaffner's. Not interested. Got a book on it. Mythos. All right. Here we go. The experiment comes out. That's 7. So I clear the doom and we advance this agenda. How many cards are in my discard pile? Exactly 5. So I take 1 horror. This is what gets you. Go straight to 2B because this is the second scenario I've played. Dorms is in play. Experiment is not in play. So play it, spawn it at the Science Center. I still need to find Jazz. I need a clue here, but I'm going to race down here, I think, and do it. I need to get this guy's at the Science Center, not in here. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take a direct damage from this guy at the end of my turn. There we go. All right. For 1, I move here. Oh, and she was supposed to heal, right? No. How'd she get that damage? That was... I put it on her so she would heal. I think that was the second attack with my weapon. So it did heal, and it did pull this back in. All right. That was at the end of my last turn. I forgot to do this and this. All right. Getting slow in my old age. All right. For my second action, I will try to save this one guy. Am I going to spend this? No, I'm going to spend this to make this a 3 versus a 0. 3 versus a 0 for the parlay test, this test. Worst skill versus a 0. So I'm a 3 versus a 0. Whoops. There we go. 3 versus a 0. -1. I pick this guy up. That's my second action. Then I save for free. I can save all these guys. This is really good. And then for my third action, I'm going to move down here. And that flips this. All right, so I've got enough clues to find everybody. I just need to speed through this. Enemy, here, both of those do not move. At the end of my turn, this person damaged me. Got to remember that. Upkeep phase. I need some healing here. Oh, I'm going to have to spend some actions to get rid of this. Mythos, 1, and this. Is this the, yeah, scaredy one? All right, so I took it. See? Every time I take a damage, I got to remember this recharges. All right, so this is a will 5. I'm going to spend this to make it a 5 right now. And I really don't want cards piling up in here, so now it's +2 and a guts. -2, I succeeded. So I draw a card. Ooh, nice. All right. I am going to spend a clue to do the jazz search. So that's this right here. Spend a clue, discard 10 cards. If you see jazz, you grab them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's my first action. I think we're at the point with no healing where I have to discard this for 2 actions. Flip, flip. Yep, can't put up with that anymore. Yeah. Right. Enemy phase. Nothing. Upkeep phase. Fire axe. Mythos. All right, 2 out of 2. That means we clear. And this says we clear it and move this guy 1. Desperately trying to find jazz. And then I get a card. We're going to put this over here. All damage is direct damage right now until I find jazz. And this advances and that goes away. All right. I need to investigate. So I will investigate with my last token here. And I will commit this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't even need to commit this, right? Because this is a shroud one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I forgot to move this guy on the last one. Good thing I remembered. It's late. I'm tired. All right. So I'm still at +4. And I used a token here, so I get both clues if I get it. I did get it. So I get both clues. Then for an action, I will spend one of those clues to try to find jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy crap. Then I will spend another clue to definitely find jazz. 1, 2, 3. That really sucks. It's going to shuffle everything for... the whole deck goes away. Whoops. Don't remember whether it shuffles now or when you go to draw. Let's look. Okay, it's if it is empty, so it gets shuffled now, not when you go to draw from it. Not that it probably matters in 99% of the cases. All right, so that took 3 actions just to find jazz. So next turn's going to be pivotal. Enemy phase. This guy comes down here. These guys don't do anything. Upkeep. Got a lot of cards to help. Mythos, 1, and no Ancient Evils. Oh boy. Okay, so that's never going away because this never advances. It just clears doom. All right. All right, I'm at -1 right now for these tests. I need a intellect 3. So what do I have to help? That and that. And that is that. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 is a 6 versus a 3. I'm at a +3. The -1 was for the whippoorwill. I succeed. All right, good. Good. That's one action to convince Jazz come with me, which allows me to then move. The whippoorwill's going to follow me. There's 3 clues I got to find, but I think I just do it because I think it's a low shroud. So for my second action, I move. Yeah, it's a 1. And for my third action, I investigate at a 1, 2, 3, 4 versus a 1. So I'm at +3. That I think is a -3 right now because, oh no, it's a -1. All right, either way, I succeed. All right, so looking pretty good right now. Not on the experience front, but enemy whippoorwill follows me down. These guys don't move. Upkeep, backpack, kind of useless. Mythos gets to 2 again, so we reset, and he moves down. Whoop, not there. There. All right, good. Off there. All right, investigate. This is the time. And I think we have to spend the clues, but it's not as an action. All right, so I have 3 investigates to get 2 clues. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'll investigate at 4, 5 versus 1, so I'm at +4. That succeeded. That's one action. And now I've got no other cards to help me. So it's a 4 versus, oh, well, I got to do math right. I would have succeeded anyway here, but I got to remember the -1. So this is a 4 versus a 1, so I'm +3, -1 is +2 right now. That is a -1. So I get the last clue. I spend my clues. Let's see what my victory points look like. Only 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I spend my clues to go to resolution 2. Much better than I thought it was going to be. It got hairy there for a little bit, but you can see that getting these assets into play right at the beginning really helps. Please let me know if I missed any rules. I know it's a little late. I was sort of forgetting to maintain my mask and maybe forgetting to decrement her, but I don't think any of that affected play. So yeah, how many did I save? I saved 8 people and 3 experience, and I went to resolution 2. Thanks so much for watching.